we worked on Heart of Glass, where the cast was under hypnosis, and there were many puzzling incidents, and he took it what it was. People believed at the time, yeah, it was some sort of a circus gimmick, and to make things more interesting or have more control over the actors. I think Alan saw right away that it was a tool for stylization, a village community lapsing into some sort of collective trance, some sort of a sleepwalking state. And in order to stylize it in that way, the idea occurred to me, why shouldn't they play under real trance? And we had to solve a few basic questions. Would people under hypnosis be able, under deep hypnosis, open their eyes without waking up? Yes, it is possible. And secondly, would two or more than two people under hypnosis be capable of communicating? Yes, it is also possible. They can have dialogue. And we had some strange incidents where an elderly man in the film, for example, refused to wake up. For 1 hour he would not wake up and refuse, and loved the state and liked himself floating in a strange state of hypnosis.
Well, I didn't really work with the hypnotized actors. I observed them. There were a few curious incidents where they would come to me and talk about their experience. There was one young man who was the star of the film. I believe he was 21 years old, German-born, living in Bogota, and had come to visit family for the holidays or something like that. And he answered an ad in the newspaper for an hypnosis experiment. And Werner met him and decided he'd be perfect for the lead. So now suddenly this kid is starring in a Werner Herzog film. And the first day of filming, the very first shot was a very basic, easy shot. I'm sure that's why they scheduled it that way, just to break the ice. And it consisted of the young man sitting in a castle alone in total darkness except for a candle that he's facing on a long wood table. And he's entranced, and nothing happens in the scene. It's just, you know, it's necessary for the film, but it's not a big scene. But yet it was difficult because every time Werner would say action, the only action was a huge German housefly that would descend on the breast of the actor. And this seemed to disturb him in his hypnotic trance. He would start to breathe heavily, he would break out into a sweat, and Werner took take after take after take, and it was very difficult. And finally he said, okay, let's break for lunch. So we broke for lunch, and I sat down with this young man and his girlfriend, a painter, and they were both going on and on. Oh, Herzog is full of shit. He's not hypnotizing me. He just likes to say that for his own ego, but he's not hypnotizing me, and on and on and on and on. And then finally he excused himself. He had to get back to the set, but he said, God, I feel really, really, really tired. And I said, what's the matter? Didn't you sleep last night? He said, no, you know, I dreamt that there was this fly on the wall, and it was buzzing so loud and wouldn't leave me alone.